The first episode of season 3 was so good. I mean, yeah, like last week when we watched it, which it actually wasn't last week for me, it was actually a few days ago for me, because I snuck an extra episode recording into my schedule so that I could give my Patreon viewers an episode early. So now my Patreon viewers are a little further ahead than they were before, because the people on Patreon, they do a good job at supporting me, and also this is sort of my priority show. If I had to choose a priority show on this channel, it's Legend of Korra. There's a few reasons for that. One, it's like my main running show, I would say. Two, you guys who are watching it, whether you're on Patreon or my YouTube channel, you give me a lot of great feedback. You're very kind. You feel like you really love it. And three, because I really enjoy the show a lot. I forgot what one is. If one might have been, I really enjoyed it as well. But because of that. And four, because my Avatar Legends TTRPG, I can't play that until I've finished Legend of Korra. And I want to finish Legend of Korra so I can play that. But I also want to enjoy Legend of Korra, so I'm not rushing it. Anyway, so yeah, last episode was so good. It was one of my favorite episodes of the show, of the Legend of Korra in general. Which means it's up there with my favorite episodes of the Avatar universe as well. And I don't know why. I do kind of know why. I talked about why, but like it's so crazy that it's just a setup episode that I enjoy so much. But I really, really did. So we're gonna be jumping right back into this episode. I feel like in this episode they might go more into, what's his name, Zaheer? I feel like they might go more into him and what he's doing and what he's like. Possibly, I don't know. But regardless, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy these episodes. And as a reminder, if you're enjoying these season 3 episodes and you want to get way more right now, my Patreon account is many weeks ahead at this point. It might be, I think it's over a month ahead, maybe like a month and a half ahead. So you can absolutely go on there and check out a bunch of Legend of Korra videos and enjoy them. I hope you do enjoy them, and they're all in their full-length form. So you can watch the entire episode with me. You just get your own footage, you sync it up with mine. It's very easy and it's wonderful. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump into Season 3, Episode 2 of The Legend of Korra. Here we go. Chapter 2, Rebirth. Change is such a cool title for this book.
Did someone order a fully equipped Future Industries airship?
No, but I'll take it.
Thanks, Asami. Ba Sing Se to search for airbenders. We should do it instead.
We're going to Ba Sing Se?
Airship! I want to see!
We're going to see modern day Ba Sing Se?
Who's excited to spend some time with your Auntie Kaya?
He likes you.
Oh, well that's fine. If you can waterbend it away, it's really not a big deal.
Avatar? Avatar Korra?
Aww.
Avatar.
Right. The Avatar thanks you for your loyal service. Actually, I was kind of hoping you could come too.
Yeah, that'd be
Really?
fun.
But you're a part of Team Avatar, and we can't do this without you.
Yeah, man.
Sorry. I can't.
You can join us at the Northern Air Temple then.
Hey, how come Jinora gets to go with you, but we don't? That's
Jinora's
not
coming?
fair.
That's awesome.
Yeah, what this girl said. Not fair.
This girl.
It's not just that. I feel like I've been drifting apart from everyone.
Well,
Aww.
drift back. We need you. Mako, we're going to Ba Sing Se,
I
where
understand
Dad
his
grew up.
feelings.
What if I meet our grandma? Where's your sweet brother? And I have to say, and she starts to cry those grandma tears and is like,
Oh, is
"Mako,
Vernon actually gonna convince him?
why, Mako,
With this
I can't
speech?
go on. I can't. And then she dies.
Okay, all right. I'll
Vernon.
come with you.
Whoa!
Bye. We'll miss you.
Will she not be happy? I feel like she would understand something like this.
200 years.
And it's all because of you.
Aww. Hell yeah, give her some props. Hold on, is this a different White Lotus prison? Is Zaheer going to break out more prisoners?
Finally,
Is he
our
building up
shift
an
changes
army
here.
or something?
Where are the other guards?
There's Zaheer. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a few rocks. Is he an earthbender? It's crazy how you can give him a weapon like that. Like, here's 3 rocks. Go crazy. Whoa! Excuse me? Or is he a firebender? Was that coal that he gave him?
It's
What?
nice to see you again, Gazan.
Gazan.
Thanks for busting me out. I believe it's a sign that our path is a righteous one.
I don't know about that, man.
Oh, I still just think of myself as a simple farmer who can airbend. Oh, I'm so sorry.
He's
I
not
still
used
don't
to
have
it.
any control.
You represent the future of a culture that is being reborn. You're going
Now,
to help
is
us
he?
rebuild
I doubt
the
he's gonna
Air
want to
Nation.
leave his
I'm
family.
gonna do what now?
This is of the utmost importance. Your wife will understand.
Tenzin's a
Wait,
bit
what?
short-sighted.
No, I do not understand.
Daddy, where are you going?
Like, Tenzin
Why
sees
does
the
bald man
potential
wanna
for
take
his
you
culture
away?
No one's gonna take Daddy away, sweetheart.
to be repaired.
Actually, this
I might be able to airbend, but I'm no air nomad. I'm no monk.
This is kind of what I was
maybe we
saying
should
last
just have some dessert,
episode
huh?
discussion.
Who's up for dessert?
Not going anywhere with you, and I think it's best that you leave.
Yeah, man.
in my head, I saw that playing out very differently.
I kind of saw
Maybe we
this
should have
coming.
stayed and tried harder to convince him to join us.
That's how they got me to join the United Forces.
No, we can't
No,
coerce people.
yeah, start by going
Or
around
give
and
them
seeing if there is
invitations.
anyone who
They
does
must
want
come
to come.
freely. The Air Nation's all about it. When your son becomes a master, he'll get tattoos all over his body. Just like me. Nutritious than our vegetarian diet.
What? Why are you telling them all the wrong things?
I can tell that wearing our ancient airbender
Take
robes,
one look
they're
at these
very
people,
breathable.
Tenzin. Oh my god, why is he leading the charge on this?
You'll
Tried it your way, and people just don't seem to be responding.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for a little tough love.
Okay, I think you know how to restrain yourself if need be,
You the
Korra.
Avatar?
How old is he?
48.
22.
Okay, yeah.
It's wonderful. I'll get him.
Ryu! Get up here!
Weird. Oh, hey, man.
Hi, I'm Korra.
Why are you only wearing one slipper?
So you're like the Avatar or something. Big deal.
We are gonna be interested.
Oh my god, Korra.
The entire world could be thrown into chaos. Think about that. Is that what you want?
Maybe.
No, it's not.
So what?
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Oh my
Well, you're
god.
about to carry, you little slacker, because you're coming
Oh
with
my
me.
god, Korra.
I think it's a great opportunity. Just try it for a week and see how it goes.
Damn.
That's it.
Korra, enough! Let's
Okay,
get
maybe
out of here.
Korra doesn't know
So
restraint.
nice to meet you. Good luck with your son.
Sorry, Korra. I thought you could handle it. Didn't take into account that the dude might be a little bit of a tool, and that fires her up. Okay, another prison.
Look out!
Female or male? Cannot tell. Oh my god, they're building up like an awesome squad. Oh my gosh, okay. I think that's a woman. And she doesn't have arms, but uses water as arms? What the fuck? They've been holding out on these sick bender ideas? I'm sorry, that's incredible.
Great to see you too, Minghua.
I'm flattered.
Minghua?
You busted me out before that girlfriend of yours.
We're getting her next.
Girlfriend? Another
I guess we
female?
should just
Fuck
go to
yeah.
Ba Sing Se.
I was going to say we could cover Tenzin's robe in sequence, but that's even better.
Sounds ridiculous, but it might work.
It's worth a
I'm
shot.
willing to try anything at this point.
Yeah.
It's the one, the only guy with an arrow pointing to his nose.
Damn, Tenzin! That's sick. I love his little cool wheel.
Scar.
I see him. He's right there.
I am the escaped convict, and you will all reap my
This
fire.
is great. The gas.
Oh no! Who will help us? Let me go! This is not what we rehearsed! Korra!
They're getting,
With the power
getting a little bit of
even this
revenge
beast
on
can float!
Mako. Poor guy.
But that she is in full control.
That's awesome.
Ladies and
What a
gentlemen,
fun show.
if you or anyone you know is an airbender, them all they know.
That's a way more interesting method.
You just found one.
Whoa! Awesome. Who are you?
I want to join you guys.
We got our first recruit.
That's awesome. Great job,
Just to be
Bolin.
totally clear.
Bossing say, rebuilt the temple, air nomad, what do? I'm in. Let's go right now.
This guy seems cool.
This is gonna. Real quick, what's your name?
Kai.
Kai.
So, when do we hit the
Cute.
road?
Where are your parents? We can't have you come with us.
I
without
really
their
like
permission.
his design.
My parents are gone.
Oh.
I've been on my own and on the run. Those same outlaws are still after me.
Well,
Damn.
they don't have to be on the run anymore.
Wait.
Right, guys?
Are the
Tell 'em.
outlaws Zaheer in the gang
so
or
sorry
no?
about your parents.
Just random people.
No, we
We'll keep you safe. Come on.
Oh, I
When you
hope
board
Kai
this
sticks
airship,
around for
you're gonna leave
ages.
your old
I
life
love
behind
him.
and start a new path. Just think of me as your big brother.
Cute. Cute as fuck. Oh, are these the
Guys,
outlaws?
I think we got trouble.
I think these are the outlaws.
The outlaws. They're
Yeah,
after
okay.
me. Let's get out of here.
Hell yeah. Fuck him up, Korra. Like, truly fuck him up. Oh my god.
You outlaws are going to prison.
Outlaws? Innocent boy.
What?
I'm a sheriff.
Oh no.
And these are my deputies.
We've been chasing him for months.
Right.
Where's Kai?
Okay, he's a bit of a
Right here.
liar.
I was going to the bathroom.
With your sack of
Even if he's a
gold.
liar, I still like him.
Like I'm a new person. I'm sorry, please. You have
I mean,
to
I still
listen
want
to
to.
me.
Even if he's lying about all this, I still want him on the crew.
He's headed to jail.
Wait.
Community service and all
You
that.
guys got the family's life savings back. Now let us take Kai. And who better to give it to him than us?
Do you want this kid or not?
Yes, please.
You can release the boy into our custody.
That's exciting.
Thank you.
Aww.
Don't.
To the family, little bro.
Is he Jinora's age? Are he and Jinora gonna have a thing?
I know exactly what you're all about because I've been there before. You don't have me fooled.
Making a change. Don't you worry about
I
me.
don't believe you, but I'm so excited.
Hi, I'm Jinora. If you need any help with airbending, I can
Aw,
show you
she
what I
likes
know.
him.
Thanks.
We're leaving now.
This is gonna be the girlfriend?
They came out of nowhere. I'm so sorry, Lord Zuko.
Zuko!
How could you let this happen?
Zuko!
It's my surprise.
No, this can't be. Do you
He's
have any
alive?
idea the power these criminals possess? Put them all together, they could take down the entire world.
Oh my god.
And now you're telling me their leader is an airbender? It's imminent. And send word to Lin Beifong in
Oh
Republic
my
City.
god.
The Avatar must be protected.
Oh my god, Zuko with a fucking dragon. Oh, Zuko's gonna die, I feel like. Ah! Okay. So, hold on. Hold on. Okay, I was just looking at the credits, right? For a couple reasons. One, because I like to see the voice actors of different people, and two, because I like to check the spelling of the characters that I wrote down on my notes. And how many did I get right? I think I got all of them right. So that's pretty impressive. But what I do want to say is it says here that in the credits, I know it's backwards for you guys, but just cross your eyes for a second. It says right there, Minghua is played by Gray. I never know how to pronounce this part of their name. Delisle Griffin. Gray Griffin. That's how I know her. Gray Griffin. Who's, correct me if I'm wrong, that's Azula. So she's Minghua? I didn't hear that at all. Normally I can pick up her voice in an instant, but I did not like at all notice that in her voice. Okay, hold on. Let me listen. I'm just playing the audio for a bit. Okay. Alright. Here we go.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see your ugly mugs again.
It is! That's Grey Griffin! She's just doing a different... She doesn't normally do like a raspy voice like that. Oh! That's exciting that we have Grey Griffin playing one of the villains. That's so exciting. There's so much exciting about this season. Oh my god. This season has so much potential. It is bursting with potential. This is one of the, like, this feels like a, I don't know, like just a all-star, them firing on all cylinders, like them just going, they just got into a writer's room and going, okay, let's just do away with like any semblance of like what we want to do with the story and how we want to do all this. What is the coolest story we could come up with? Like the coolest things that could happen, and let's try to make a story that fits all of that in, you know? So it's like, okay, well, how about an evil airbender? And then the writer's room's like, okay, sure, an evil airbender, sounds great. How about he leads a group of like really non-traditional benders who are all incredible at their particular, you know, crazy things. Okay, sounds cool. You know, they're all like criminals who had to be locked up in these you know, big highly guarded prisons. So he has to go and do a prison break to get them all out. Okay, sounds great. Really good. How about one of them is either an earthbender that can set shit on fire, or a firebender who can control. I think he's got to be an earthbender, right? Because he like floated the rocks first, and then they set alight. Were they like tinder, like flint and steel type stuff, and like as he spun them together enough, they like set alight or something? I really don't know. Whatever it was, he can create a flaming throwing star that he can control. One of the coolest fucking ideas for a bender we've seen in a while. That's amazing. And then they're like, what about a girl with no arms who uses water as these weird tentacly arms that she uses to like fling around the place like Doc Ock? Amazing idea. And then it's like, oh, what if we also made Bumi a bender? Awesome. What if we also brought Zuko back and had him like track them down and try to stop them? Awesome. You know, like it's just constant, like amazing ideas. And on top of that, you have like some nice commentary on like the idea of building this culture back up, like, but doing it with people who weren't ingrained in the culture, people who didn't grow up with this culture. And I talked about it in the last episode, but I think now I can talk about it even more properly, seeing that the show kind of has the same thought process that I did, and I can now probably go a little bit more in depth into it, because this is not how they grew up. They did not grow up in the Air Nation. And I said, I think, I can't remember exactly what I said, but I either said or thought, like, you can't expect these people to want to be monks. You can't expect them to want to go into the Air Nation and do everything that you expect the Air Nation to do. So instead, you should, like, understand that the culture is going to be different and bring people in to allow them to live their life in a protected environment with like-minded people. But like that's about where it ends, you know? You don't bring them in, you shouldn't, I don't think, bring them in with the express purpose of like, well, you're an airbender now, therefore you're a monk. That's how it works, guys. Sorry, because I don't think that's the right way to do it. As the guy said, I mean, the guy they first came across, his name was Kuon. As he said, like, I'm a farmer. I'm not an airbender, I'm a farmer. I woke up a few weeks ago and realized I could airbend suddenly, but I'm a farmer. I've got a wife, I've got kids, you know, like I like my life. I have no reason to go anywhere, and I don't owe you anything. And that's 100% right. He owes them nothing. Because you can't just say like, hey, you can do this now. Like, imagine, okay, if you were going about your life, you had a great life, you had a wife, you had kids. Sounds amazing to me. Like, I'm fantasizing about this already. You have a nice house, a fun job that you enjoy, and then one day you're making yourself breakfast. You put a frying pan down, crack an egg into the frying pan. You're like, I'm gonna try this like little pepper on the egg, like in a certain way. Blah, blah, blah. You put the pepper on the egg. You take it off. You put it onto your plate. You start eating the egg. You're like, oh my god, that's the best egg I've ever had. I just fucking nailed that recipe. That's great. Then you get a knock at your door, and it's Gordon Ramsay. And Gordon Ramsay's like, that was a great fucking job with that fucking egg. You did a great job. You've learned how to be a chef now. So you're gonna come with me. You're gonna work at my restaurants. I'm telling you right now, you know, you're gonna be paid well, but it's gonna be miserable. I'm gonna be yelling at you every single day. It's gonna be hard work. You're gonna be working 18 hours a day. You're barely gonna sleep, and you're gonna live in Antarctica. We're gonna be feeding penguins every single day. You'd be like, no thanks, Gordon. I made an egg. Like, yeah, it's a great egg. I'm proud of it. I'll happily continue to make that egg for my wife and children. But I'm not changing my entire life. I'm not gonna become a chef, and everything you just said sounds awful. So no. That's basically what happened here. And Tenzin, we're seeing more of his flaws, or we're seeing this same flaw, which this is actually just a consistent flaw that we've seen throughout the entire series, is that he has grown up idolizing Aang, idolizing his culture. Aang really ingrained within Tenzin how important Airbenders culture is. And we know why. Because Aang cared about it a lot. He has a lot of trauma from having lost all of his people in the blink of an eye. And the most important thing to him was restoring his people. So he would have bombarded Tenzin with like, there is nothing more important in the world than preserving this culture. Preserving the only thing left of my friends and of the people that I cared about. And so Tenzin doesn't realize, and this is the same thing that as he had with the siblings, he doesn't realize that the way he grew up is not the same way that other people grew up. He probably knows that intellectually, but he doesn't feel it emotionally. And so when he says to someone else like, hey, you get to shave your head, people are like, I don't want to fucking shave my head, I like my hair. But to Tenzin, it's like, no, this is an honor. You get to shave your head. You get to have this shaven head, which allows you to have this tattoo. And the tattoo is a source of pride. Because of course it is. Because Aang said it was. Because Aang said that's important to their culture of their people. But other people don't get that. And I wouldn't get that if I saw him come to my door. I would say no thank you. So I think this is a really good thing that they're going in depth on. And I like the way that Bolin ended up approaching it. Bolin is a person of the people. He knows how to get to people's emotions because he's an emotional guy. He's a good guy, you know. At the start of the episode, he convinced Mako to come with them by appealing to emotion. Then later in the episode, he convinced a kid to join them by appealing to emotion instead of what other people did. Korra tries to threaten people, and Tenzin tries to appeal to their intellectual, historical, religious side, which most people do not have. So I really liked that Bolin put together this little thing and made people enjoy themselves. Like a bunch of people who weren't even a part of the Airbenders or whatever, they still got to have a good time and have some fun. So I think that's really cool. And I like Kai a lot. I know it's such a small thing. I kind of get excited when I like characters at first sight like that, especially when they're male characters, because as we all know, making me like a female character fucking easy. Super easy. Like, you can do that instantly. I'll just look at a female character, I'll be like, yeah, I'm in. I'm sold. I can't wait for her to be a part of it. But if there's a male character that I get that same feeling with, where I see them and I see their design and I hear their voice once, and I'm like, yep, I'm sold. I can see the potential in this character. I'm all in. When that happens with a male character, I'm so excited. And it happened with Zaheer, and it's happened with Kai. The reason I'm trying to figure out why it happened with Kai. Zaheer is obvious because he's fucking cool. Like, there's no way you watch that opening scene and you go, this guy looks kind of lame. Like, no, Zaheer looks cool as fuck. But Kai, I like his haircut. The voice actor seemed like he was doing a good job. And I don't know, he just had like immediately like this sort of nice mild charisma that seemed engaging, and he felt like instantly as he started to talk, I felt like he might have been another missing piece of this cast. Like, I could totally see him being a major part of this cast and being very happy with it, you know? And I love that feeling when a character comes in and immediately you're like, yeah, they fit here nicely, you know? It reminds me of in Parks and Rec, when like the start of Parks and Rec is like okay, you know, but it starts to pick up mostly when Chris Traeger and Ben Wyatt both come to town for the first time, and you meet those characters. And I think it's pretty quick that I was like, oh yeah, yep, these guys are gonna make the show. It's not like they're gonna steal the show. They are not necessarily like such good characters that I'm waiting to see everything that they do, but they are like, I feel like they're important puzzle pieces that I didn't know the puzzle was missing. So I hope that's what Kai is. It's also very possible that he is a one-off character, or like a small background character, and that's fine too. I'm okay with that too, but I do think it would be nice if they for this season gave us a new character to learn about, and like I feel like they gave this character enough room for growth that is what they're setting up with him. And they also like teased some possible romance between him and Jinora. Maybe not romance, but at least like a little schoolgirl crush from Jinora, which I appreciate as well, because I like Jinora a lot, and if she can have something fun to do in these episodes, I am A-okay with that. Anything else? They go to Ba Sing Se. I'm excited for that. Or like, yeah, I think so, right? They're going to Ba Sing Se now. They weren't in Ba Sing Se already. They were going to different places in the Earth Nation on their way to Ba Sing Se, I think. I'm excited to see that, because Ba Sing Se, I always get Ba Sing Se confused with Umashu. Is that what it was? Is it Umashu? Omashu? I think it was Omashu. Yeah. Because Omashu was the one that Bumi was in, but Ba Sing Se was the one with the wall around it. And you know, honestly, the way I remember it, it's not the "there is no war in Ba Sing Se" meme. That's not how I remember it. I remember it because of the Na Sing Se joke, where it's like, well, yeah, it's not called Na Sing Se. Na Sing Se means penetrable wall. I remember that joke from Avatar. So that's how I remember that Ba Sing Se is the one with the wall. But so I'm curious, like the walls, I imagine, is probably still up. And Ba Sing Se was already pretty like close to being technological, you know, like they had the closest thing to technology that we saw, except for the air temple people. So I feel like they, you know, maybe they're gonna be like the Tokyo of this world. Like you just take a step into it and you'll be like, wow, they kind of have automated everything, huh? But I don't know. But like also maybe Republic City took that because Republic City is where a lot of the, you know, probably the rich people or the people who had upstarts or whatever, like maybe that became the Silicon Valley of this world. So I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, that's the end of Legend of Korra Season 3, Episode 2. I have so much to discuss in these episodes. I am just monumentally excited for all of the episodes to come. I have not been this excited about a show like that I was like watching on this channel, I think, in quite a while. I love so many shows that I watch on this channel, but this show I'm like actively excited about. So amazing. So thank you for watching. Support the video if you can, like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and my Patreon account has full-length early access exclusive videos. There's a VIP tier where you can request a reaction from me as well. Whatever you do, just try to help me out. I'm a smaller channel, so every little bit counts. But thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.